The music seems cheerful enough, but it's a bit repetitive. And again, it's an Atari system, one of the early ones. They wouldn't have had room for something less repetitive. Let's see if I can remember my keys. I think this is select, which goes through the 3 difficulty levels. We will start on difficulty level 1 because I have very good idea what I'm doing. Anyway, I think I'll wait a bit longer before getting started, just in case anyone shows up. The HUD looks pretty neat. I guess it's technically not a HUD since the screen would be the part above that. Hold on. Yeah, that's not helpful, YouTube. It just tells me it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. Yeah. Doesn't really tell me what that means or what I can do about it. It's just there. Anyway. Welcome everyone, this is Seraphellin playing Star Raiders 2 on the Atari 8-bit system. I have played Star Raiders before. It was a much earlier game, I think. It's actually like 1979, I want to say. So this is several years later, 1985. And from the manual itself and the comments on the Atarimania site, it doesn't really have much to do with Star Raiders. It's basically a completely different game. Has some similarities in that you're fighting ships in space, and that's really about it. Anyway, let's get started. You can press start or the fire button to begin. You start out in orbit, around one of the friendly planets, trying to fight off enemy fighters. Shields was, I think, S. Yep, shields on. Press forward to speed up, pull back to slow down, fire button to shoot. Left and right, obviously, move left and right. And, yeah. I guess if they're above you, you're supposed to speed up to get them lower. And if they're below, slow down. Pretty sure that bar at the top left of the instrument panel is energy. So I think I'm just supposed to keep shooting them until the wave's over and then go refuel or look for something else to attack. Alright. Change T to change tactical view. I guess that's shield damage or the blinking things. Looks like there are no enemies nearby, so you can press spacebar to bring up the star chart. There's a Cylon squadron approaching. So let's go there. We have warp engines. Oh, as I recall, you're advised to turn off your shields before warping to save energy. So this is a little more like the Star Raiders I'm used to, except yeah, it's speed up and slow down instead of turning with up and down. There's more enemies. Yeah, they just keep coming, don't they? Where are they? There. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing as far as managing speed. Shield's damaged. That's probably a bad thing. Come on, get in my sights. Right. Oh, there's one of the big ships. Not sure how you're supposed to hit it. Get lucky, maybe? I've scored a hit or two. There we go. I think at this point I want to find a starbase. Or space station. Because if that is my energy in the top left of the instrument panel, it's getting awfully low. Yep, energy level critical. Here we go. We're refueling. Repairing. Good stuff. Alright, now where do I want to go? Turn the shields off. You can press P to pause. That's probably something I should keep in mind. Yeah, let's head to where they're attacking. It looks like we're in orbit around the moon. I don't see any enemies. Was there not? Yeah, I guess they're not close enough to matter. So where else could I go? Arcanum. There's a space station. Another space station. Okay, and that's the enemy solar system. But it looks like enemies were approaching. Up there they are. Shields up. Yeah, these look like they're just tricky to hit. To try to aim ahead. There we go. More enemies. Is that like a mothership? SSB damaged. I think that's my orbit to surface weapon. Are there any enemies left? I think the area is clear now, so let's go intercept these guys. Shields on. Some more of their light fighters. And about half energy. I'm still not quite sure what I'm doing, but it seems to be going alright. Those are shot down. Okay, saucer. So this is one of those. You want to aim where it's going to be, not where it is. Looks like they tend to go up and down. There's one. Okay, that looks like the mothership. Yeah, very different game from Star Raiders, the original. Similar sound effects, but it's the same system, so you wouldn't expect much difference. The ion cannon, which you use against these, is one shot at a time instead of lasers that are more or less constant. Energy level critical. Alright, shields down. Let's warp to the closest starbase. Docking is automatic, which is good. And according to the manual, they will keep making more and more ships to send at you unless you head to their system and take out their production facilities. But let's deal with these first and then go after that. They have another mothership. Ion cannon damage. Now I can't shoot. And this is the easy difficulty, so... Need to come back here, get fixed. Not sure what that noise was. Shields on. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much you can do here except take shots and hope you hit. That's new. Whatever it was, it didn't take much to go down, though. Okay. So let's head over to that space station and then go to a bombing run. Right. I need to try and find... I think those are the things in the bottom. To weapon to change. Alright, there's crosshairs are for aiming. And I think I want to mostly ignore the fighters and try and focus on hitting the production facilities. Looks like you need to shoot early. Yeah, because they're getting hits in, but they're not doing much. There, one down. I missed that one. Slow down to give yourself the best chance at hitting. Yeah, your shields are pretty good. Right, there's one down. Allied city destroyed. That's not good. Where, though? I don't remember any of them being near Allied anything, really. Oops. That makes no sense. I mean, it's probably a hardware limitation, but it does not make sense that changing your view angle after firing missiles affects where they land. Okay, looks like I'm out. I want to leave the system. Go back to the home system. Resupply. Take out some enemies while they're here. Yeah, I don't see any enemies near anything friendly. Unless they don't show up on the map anymore when they're in orbit. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, they are there. The map doesn't really show you that. I keep forgetting to take my shields off before warping. Shields are damaged, that's bad. But I've taken some of them out, so it's a start. Oh, nice. 3 for 1. There, one of these down. There's another one. Yeah, they're using space-to-ground weapons. Is there any more? Yeah, there's another one. There we go. Yeah, seems like a pretty decent game. It's just not very Star Raiders. I think I'll keep playing a little longer, see if we can finish a mission. Docked at the space station, repairing, refueling. Let's go after this squadron. Yeah, I'm still not sure how you're supposed to aim up or down. I think it has something to do with your speed, but I'm not really sure what. Yeah, I don't think I've mentioned this, but it shouldn't come as a surprise. You use fire button to shoot. Right, there's one of the big ships. Shoot when it's approaching the crosshair, and not when it's right underneath it. There we go. And manage your left and right to keep it behind the shot. There's one of the big ships. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. There's a timing aspect to it that I don't quite have the hang of. And those are just weak. I don't know why. Maybe they're just strictly bombers and aren't made for combat. It looks like they're going for this starbase here. So wherever these group take them out before they can destroy my supply station. Come on. That was weirdly hard to hit. Okay, one down. Pretty nice explosion effects considering. Yeah, I think you have to catch them while they're firing so their shields are down or something like that. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that right now. Energy critical, but... yeah. Okay. You've been promoted to Lieutenant Commander of a garbage scow. Yeah, looks like you need to be more careful about managing your energy, but yeah, that looks like that's basically the way the game goes. That's all three modes, planetary defense, space combat, and bombing raids. So as I understand it, your objective is to take out all their production facilities and then clean up the rest of the ships that they have attacking you. And then the galaxy is saved and whatever. Yeah. And I took out 46 spiders, 14 destroyers, 2 flagships, and 9 bases, so that's something. I've no idea how many bases you actually need to take out to finish it. I'm guessing once you've destroyed a base that's destroyed and slows down their ability to produce more ships, but again, that was on the easy difficulty. They're not even producing things that quickly. The higher difficulties, apparently, they're just churning them out constantly, and I have no idea how you're supposed to keep up with them like that. It's bad enough already. Probably there's just something I'm not understanding about how you're supposed to manage things and do the gameplay. Yeah, like the comment said, it's a good enough game. It's just not much like Star Raiders. There's apparently another Star Raiders 2 that was in production but was never finished and released. And I think I'm going to take a look at that next time. Until then, this has been Airfellon playing the official release Star Raiders 2, number 21, I believe, on the Atarimania Visitors Top 25. Come back next week. I'll check out the other Star Raiders 2, which is much more like the original but was never released officially. And we'll see how that goes. Until then, enjoy.